The GameStops are closing. The GameStops are closing. Hello, welcome to Game Rating Review. My name is Jean-Marc Lejean. Today I'm going to be talking about these GameStop closures. Now, GameStop is closing 225 stores worldwide, and they're actually closing 150 stores in America. That's right, GameStop is sucking. They're not making the money they used to because people aren't buying used games anymore. There's a few reasons for that. GameStop has alienated so many gamers. It's no surprise that they're going to rebel and stop shopping there and go with, I don't know, something easier, better, more convenient like Amazon, where they'll deliver your game whenever it comes out opening night, so you don't have to stand in a line and act fake happy and be kind of resentful of the people who get the game 10 minutes before you because you just want to run home and play it. You know, you still have to deal with that if you go to Walmart, Best Buy, same difference. But still, GameStop has done so many things, like their trade-in offers are stupid, and the way their employees are, they don't really treat games with the respect that they should by throwing games away in the dumpster, which caused a huge craze of people going GameStop dumpster diving for old classic games that they just threw away. But that's neither here nor there. The consumers have definitely spoken, and we definitely want GameStop to change at least a little bit. If they don't change, we'll stop buying from them. And obviously, they're not making sales. They're not making the sales they used to. And I remember when a GameStop first opened up, I was so excited because I'm from a very small town, and GameStop was finally near there. And to some people, that's their only place to get games other than Walmart. And it's the best place to get a variety of games because a lot of times Walmart doesn't have the variety that a GameStop has, or even a Best Buy, to be quite honest. And yes, I have made an argument to go to mom and pop game stores before, but if you're from a small town, those don't really exist. You have to go into bigger cities in order to find them. Will these GameStop closings actually hurt anyone? I don't think so. GameStop has closed stores and big numbers like this before, apparently. Maybe not on this scale and maybe not all at once across the entire planet. In my mind, I think that GameStop closing is both a good and a bad thing. I think it's a good thing because it'll allow GameStop to focus on what really matters, and that's hopefully us, the gamers. Hopefully they'll learn their lesson from taking advantage of people, taking their games for a low price and then putting it back on the shelf for a higher one, or constantly bugging us to get a subscription or to pre-order games for whatever. And I think it's bad for people who live in remote areas who GameStop's their only way to, see games that they've never been able to see before and play games that they never would have been able to play if they're just stuck at local Walmart looking for games. And you also, and I hate to say this, but it's true, get games cheaper at GameStop because yes, they're taking advantage of players, but at the same time, you get to take advantage of that yourself. If you know what to buy, when to buy, and how to buy, then you know when to get cheap games from them. I have a history of loving and hating GameStop. I go back and forth, and I'm not gonna lie, when I see one, I get nostalgic. I walk in just because that's what my go-to was as a kid. Also as a college student, but whatever. It was exciting to have a game store, a video game store, something I was passionate about since I was a kid, playing video games. And finally, there was this small store dedicated to it, and I didn't have to run to this small section of Walmart to find my gaming love there. Slowly but surely, GameStop wears down on you. The more you try to trust it, the more it lets you down. Hopefully GameStop's listening to consumers. Hopefully they change a lot of these dumb things that they've been doing. And yes, they bought Think Geek, so they have all these geek accessories when you walk in. So they're trying to change for the better and just to make money. They're a corporation. They're trying to make money. So, close all your stores. That's fine. But it just shows your lack of competence in understanding your core audience. And in that, I say shame on you, GameStop. You kind of deserve this. Like when the Blockbusters started to close, I was like, well, you're charging me way too much to rent a video for a week. And then we had these little things called red boxes show up, who only charged me $1. a day. That's great. So they're going to have to change to an ever growing and changing market, especially since we're moving to digital. And some people argue, I'll never put digital on my games and I'll never download my games to my system. But it's happening and it's so much easier. I was playing a lot of downloaded games on my PS3 because a lot at the end, it was a lot of games are coming on the PlayStation Plus program for free. And so I was just playing all these downloadable games. And then when I got to the PS4 and had to put a disc in, I was like, wow, this is a whole step I have to do now. It was weird. So yes, I do now, because of that, believe in the digital future. And that's bad for GameStop. That is very bad for them unless they figure out a way to stay relevant in a time where digital is king. So GameStop, learn your lesson. Do better. Thank you for watching Game Rating Review. My name is Jean-Marc Lejean. Please like, subscribe, like what you see. And that was just my opinion on GameStop making mistakes.